Thursday, the Daily Beast released an interview with three filmmakers, Alex Gibney, Ophelia Hartunian, and Suzanne Hillinger, who have spent the last several months creating a top-secret documentary, Totally Under Control, that exposes the dark motivations behind President Donald Trump's cover-up of the COVID-19 pandemic. The question early on was it a fumble? Said Gibney. Was it just an administration caught unprepared and unaware? Was it the thinning out of the federal government that Trump engaged in? But what we discovered over time, particularly with things like the handoff of the playbook from the Obama administration, the cruise, and the contagion exercise, which was published just a few months before the actual pandemic and contains all the information you would need to handle it, then the way that the whole testing episode was so mishandled, it seems much more intentional. Advertisement. Trump has faced intense scrutiny following his taped confession to journalist Bob Woodward that he deliberately sought to downplay the virus, something for which the documentary purports to show additional evidence. There are senators, Senator Warren and others, who have opened an investigation and are looking into this as we speak, said Hartunian. They're asking for records from these companies to see how much they profited from being the companies arbitrarily chosen by the government, and that the Trump administration is working with to basically subsidize the shipping costs of bringing PPE in. So there are still obviously questions out there, whether there was an intentional kind of profiteering by the government or not. Hopefully those are questions that will be answered soon. What was so interesting is we started looking at who were political appointees and how much power they have, said Hillinger. I think that's something that through the lens of the story of the pandemic becomes really obvious. When you're looking at the minutiae of everyday government, you don't really see it, but when you find out that somebody like Alex Azar, who ran a pharmaceutical company for a very long time, is now in charge of HHS, overseeing the FDA and the CDC, you realize how much power he has, and you can't help but think, where are his alliances? That is really illuminating to understanding our government and also looking at the CDC. Hartunian added, I thought, okay, now that he got the virus, maybe he will change his messaging, maybe he will understand how serious this can be. And it's actually been quite the opposite. By pretending that everything is okay, he is putting so many people in danger because there are a lot of people who look up to him. These past 2-3 days I've just been watching the news and I can't believe what I'm seeing, because I know that more people are going to die because of this. You can read more here. Advertisement. Enjoy good journalism? Then let us make a small request. The COVID crisis has cut advertising rates in half, and we need your help. Like you, we here at Raw Story believe in the power of progressive journalism. Raw Story readers power David Cay Johnston's DC report, which we've expanded to Keep Watch in Washington. We've exposed billionaire tax evasion and uncovered White House efforts to poison our water. We've revealed financial scams that prey on veterans, and legal efforts to harm workers exploited by abusive bosses. And unlike other news outlets, we've decided to make our original content free, but we need your support to do what we do. Raw Story is independent, unbinged from corporate overlords. We fight to ensure no one is forgotten. We need your support in this difficult time. Every reader contribution, whatever the amount, makes a tremendous difference. Invest with us. Make a one-time contribution to Raw Story Investigates, or click here to become a subscriber. Click to donate by check. Value Raw Story? Then let us make a small request. The COVID crisis has cut advertising rates in half, and we need your help. Like you, we believe in the power of progressive journalism, and we're investing in investigative reporting as other publications give it the axe. Raw Story readers power David Cay Johnston's DC report, which we've expanded to Keep Watch in Washington. We've exposed billionaire tax evasion and uncovered White House efforts to poison our water. We've revealed financial scams that prey on veterans, and efforts to harm workers exploited by abusive bosses. We need your support to do what we do. Raw Story is independent. You won't find mainstream media bias here. Every reader contribution, whatever the amount, makes a tremendous difference. Invest with us in the future. Make a one-time contribution to Raw Story Investigates, or click here to become a subscriber. Thank you. Report typos and corrections to email protected. Let's block ads.
Show your love for him. Click the link in description. Thanks for watching.